Hello and welcome to Ninja Moped and Rymdreglage Music School. Today I'm gonna teach you how to make a robot voice, and for that I'm gonna use Reason and Record. We have Reason integrated with the Record. If you just have Reason, it will be exactly the same thing, because I don't need any of the record features in this features, maybe you should say, in this tutorial. And I used to start with make a mixer, so we can mix this stuff, and I just right click in this black area here, so I get up this gray square with options, and choose the mixer 14:2. So we have a mixer, and then we right click here again and choose BW 512 digital vocoder, and here we have that one. And now we need a sampler to load the samples that we want to make robot voice of. We want to make into robot voice, and I choose an NXT advanced sampler, because then it's easy to load a lot of samples in the same sampler. So when you have load an NXT, you press this little arrow here to get more options, and you press this load sample here, and I have make some samples with a text-to-speak software, but you can just record your own voice or whatever. And adrenaline in your blood, that's a nice one. And if you want to listen to it, just if you press the tab button on your keyboard, you turn the synthesizers around, so you can see the back on them. See, this is the front, this is the back. And now when you create a synthesizer or sampler or whatever, the Reason default connected, if you have choose that in the preferences, but it's default when you install the software, I think. So now it's just connected to this one. If you connect this to mix 1, and this one is also connected, a little strange, so just disconnect some cables here, and so we connect the NXT, this two holes, into the mixer 1 port, and master out from mixer into this hardware device. So if you press F4, you get up, this is just, I think it's just in Record, maybe it's in Reason also, but you get up, yeah, you can see the keyboard here. It's a little dark, and why is it so dark? Press tab again and check it out. And I used to, when I have a loaded sample here, you can choose which button here you want to have as a root button. So I used to drag it down to C1 here, and
adrenaline in your blood.
If you press the button here, the A, you see this is ASD, it's the buttons on the keyboard. So you can play with the buttons here like an old tracker software. So now if you have this dark blue area, it's all the way from C1 to C6. That means you can play all the way here. But if you load another sample, if you just click under here, so it is not dark blue, you can press the load sample again. And I chose like no breaks. You see now if we press a button,
adrenaline in your blood,
it's two sounds on each other, and that's not what we want. So we choose the first one and we drag this all the way down here, and we choose no brakes, and we do it like this, so we get like a stair, and then we can twist the root button so we get this on the right button here. So now if we press the A button,
adrenaline in your blood,
W,
no brakes.
you see it's two different samples. So yeah, what shall we do now? We can make the synthesizer for the carrier that do the robot sound. So I used to use Malmström, and you can see here how it was connected. Just connect. Now we shall not have the NNXT connected to this, but we shall have it to be connected to the microphone symbol here on the vocoder. So just drag cable from that one, and we want to have drag a cable from main output from the Malmström to the carrier input here, and two cables from the output to the mixer, like that. So, do you think we get any sound if we press any button? No, not a single sound. Why is it so? Yes, it's because we have to create patterns for because if I just press the button on with this one selected, it's the vocoder doesn't have any carrier, and if I choose this one, it doesn't have any signal from this synthesizer. So we have to have signals from the both synths at the same time. So that's why we have to do two patterns like this. Perfect. And now we must choose some of these samples that we loaded the samples to in the NNXT, and it was C1 and Cis, I think it's called. I'm not so good at notes and stuff. So we can drag it out like that, and we choose the Malmström. And here we can make like whatever, a little melody like this one here. So, and we can try to listen to it. You hear it's something, but it sounds not like a robot. And we can try to loop this. You just move the little arrow here with an R, and you press the loop here so it turns blue. And when you like that. And the problem is that the Malmström gives it gives a sine wave, and it shall be a more rough sound. So what you used to choose, it's like squares and sawtooth and so. So we just choose square, maybe, and we can listen to it. It's a little better, but it's we can put down 2 octaves like that. And if you want, you can just choose another one here, and I used to have like, yeah, you can take whatever you want, but maybe a sawtooth. Check it out. And then it's just, you can play around with the filters and everything here. Now we have, when we have get over the step that you have connected it right. You just play with it. So you can. And so on. So yeah, now we can check a little on the vocoder here, and yeah, you just you can choose here amount of bands you want. So then you don't hear nothing. And there you hear a little more. So you just create the melody here. If you want to sing, if you like me can't sing at all, you can sing or talk or whatever, and then you just do the melody here. So it will follow the melody perfectly, but you sound like a robot. And here, if you want to have like different samples, you just admit that here. Just now we have just 2 samples loaded, but so it's change samples there. And if you want like a little more rough sound, you can like add here a screen for distortion. And you can play around with that one. And if you want to have like some reverb, you put a reverb after the vocoder. And so on. So it's just to try, play with it a couple of hours until you get a sound that you like, and then you sleep, and then you listen to it again and finds out that it sounds terrible, and you try to fix it, and you get on like that until you get something nice out of it. So that wasn't maybe the best tutorial in the world, but it's at least it shows you how to get along with the vocoder. Have fun with it. Bye bye.